68 of Let's Talk. So let's talk. Now, the topic of discussion for today is clothing and style. I didn't mention style in the title. I just thought about it changing. Thought about changing it just right now as it started, as the stream started. So, without further ado, let's get straight into this. Now, the reason for why I'm bringing this up is, for one, I believe way back when I did a video, not even streamed. I don't believe I had made streams before. Um, it would have to have been at least 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, quite a while back. And I must have made a video because I wanted to do a thing where you guys commented on the stuff that I was wearing. Not saying, oh, you look gay, but if it suits me or not. Now, I didn't actually do. If I didn't do it because of the fact that I'm very self-conscious and I didn't know exactly how people would take it. So that's not the reason why I don't turn my webcam on. If you guys didn't watch my, not that I remember what stream it was, I mentioned really quickly that it was because I just don't want to have 60 million cords all over the place. Cable management for me is not the best. So having my webcam adds a very thick, it's a thick cable that's in how that's the wires are housed in, so I don't really like thick cables. I already have the one for my computer's power. Um, Thankfully, I don't have a power brick for my computer. I don't need one of those. It goes. Most computers don't need a power brick, and I'm not talking about a laptop. I'm talking about desktop. Um, I use the same type of power cord as my TV, so I'm good if I, for whatever reason, most monitors use the same power cable as a computer. So, yeah. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because the other day I went to Winners, and I love Tommy Hilfiger clothing. Actually, today earlier I went to Valley Village. I hadn't been there in a little while. I haven't been really feeling too good, so I haven't gotten the chance to really get out for a very long time. Not only that, but mainly because I've been really packed and busy with school. A couple weeks ago, I fractured. Well, not even a couple weeks, maybe what 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, I fractured my shoulder, so it's been very um, hard to be as mobile. Not as hard. It's not like it's really challenging, but it's not impossible. It's challenging, yeah, definitely, because certain things that I'm so used to doing with both arms, I can't use one arm. You know what I mean? So, the one person that's going to say, "Well, how do you fap?" I'm not talking about fapping, guys. I'm talking about legitimate, hands-on work, not hands-on like I'm fapping. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about shit like that. We're here talking about being like something serious. Getting to school is a pain in the ass because the bus drivers don't always wait for you to sit down. And the other day, I'd asked the bus driver. I asked him. I got upset, which really I thought about it. I didn't have to because at the end of the day, they don't have to wait for you to get to sit down. It's a matter of getting to the next bus stop as fast as possible. But at the same time, for elders, sometimes bus drivers still don't care. Which for somebody my age, it doesn't matter. If I don't have a broken leg and I can, afford to take a fall, hopefully not on my shoulder, but I can afford to take a fall. Whereas an elder, God forbid, they slip and they fall. It's not going to be the same way as in terms of healing as somebody my age. For many obvious reasons, you may have arthritis, which really is painful. It's not something I wouldn't know personally, but I know family members of friends. I had several teachers that dealt with minor cases of arthritis, or maybe I don't know if it's the right way to say it, but they didn't have it as bad as other people. But I know it's pretty shitty when it gets to the certain point where it's really hard to be mobile. But I've dealt with it. We're not here to talk about me and my personal issues. So we're here to talk about clothing. My sense of style, one person commented on. Not on the internet. I'm talking like they made a comment on it. And this is a friend that I talk to every once in a while. I talked to him actually the other day, and he said, "I really do got to say, I believe your style has changed completely, because I went to school with this kid in grade 10. He was in grade 12. He graduated, and I still keep in touch with him. It's nice to know we're only like a year apart. No, he was in grade 11. In grade 11, sorry. We're a year apart in age, or a year and a half. I don't remember exactly how old he is, but even 2 years, it doesn't make a difference. very good friends. He's the type of person that I look up to as a role model, somebody that kind of geared what I did. You know what I mean? He looked out for me. I looked out for him. But he looked out for me in terms of being an actual true friend, something that I never really had growing up. So when it came to style, I look up to his style. He came from, you know, a nice style and just got better. I came from dressing like a gangster, dressing like, a wannabe thug. I came from like that to now I believe I dress presentable. Before I wouldn't wear something that like I wouldn't want to wear dress shoes because I wanted to come across as that thug that you don't want to touch. You know what I mean? Like I came across like that. Now I believe I've completely changed. I try my best not to wear baggy clothes, or at least not to wear track pants. Track pants I wear around the house, indoors. Obviously, I wear them outdoors as well, but I try to stay away from that as I'm trying to dress a little bit more formally. It's been like this for about 2 years now, not even. I'd say a good year and a half. So roughly, maybe a few months after he graduated is when I started changing. Just why isn't it off? Off. Sorry, guys, but yeah, it's been one of those types of things that it's not easy. It's not. Excuse me, not everybody gets the same, like not everybody is attracted to the same style clothing, you know what I mean? So what's nice to one person may be absolutely disgusting and so discouraging to me. And that's how I used to be. I used to be so discouraged in terms of clothing and style. I really never knew what style was. I wasn't into like, I wasn't a modern style type of person. I was dressing like early 2000s. Um, you know, I don't believe not early 2000s. I dress modern clothes, but the style of like a ghetto kid. I wouldn't really. And the really really weird part is I did that when I had lots of money. Now that I'm living in the ghetto, I dress the complete opposite. I really don't get that, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like I was 3 years ago almost, so it's been a little wow, tough times. But the reason why I like dressing up a little bit more is because it reminds me of the people that I hung out with. I hung out with people that did not dress with cheap clothing. I hung out with people. I still hung out with those same people. Or some of them. Some of them graduated this past semester. As this is my third semester in grade 12. But the style of clothing for me, I think, is more mature. At least that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at something that is not going to necessarily go out of style. Some certain clothes you just get. Like I have a pair of white Parasuco jeans. I only wore them maybe a handful of times, if at all. I only remember wearing them maybe twice. And that's it. I have them. They're too big for me now. I think they're size 42. I'm 38. So, also losing weight. You want to have something that even if you lose weight, like 20 pounds, I lost. I've gained it and lost it. Gained it and lost it. Gained and lost here and there. Um, that isn't going to look like absurdly big. It's not going to make you look like a balloon, you know what I mean, or a marshmallow when you're wearing it. Some things I have one coat, guys, that I wear that it's a little bit too big. I have a sweater, guys. I'm not going to bullshit you. I was 4X at one point. Very, very, very short period of time. 4X or 3X, sorry, 3X. And I went down to 2X. From 2X, I went down to XL and large. Now I'm more of an XL, but the odd large I fit into. And I'm happy that I fit into a large because before, like 2, 3, 4 years ago, I would never fit into a large. It would have been like a miracle. You know what I mean? Now that I can fit into it, I'm starting to take advantage of my body's changes in terms of my muscles. Not that I'm ripped, but whatever. We're getting close to that. So I think personally, it's great that sorry that I'm changing my style. One of the things that I do like to say is anything from boxes, socks to shirts makes your day better. The other day I went to Windows, like I was mentioning, and I had to go get a pair of boxers. I know this is gonna be really awkward talking about it, especially if you're with friends watching this and you're like poking jokes in my videos. But I got boxers, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, like I mentioned, little things like that that people don't see, you feel. You're wearing them, so it affects the way your day goes. Because if you go to work and you're wearing a pair of very uncomfortable boxers, or knock on wood, your pants are too tight and you realize at the worst moment, which is right after you get off the bus, right in front of your work, you don't really want to be uncomfortable. You know what I mean? You want something that you can lay back, chill, relax, and feel good in. Now, with me, I didn't realize that these boxers were loose. I'm used to more of a compression fit. I like a bit tighter fit. I'm fine with these ones. To be honest with you guys, I never really thought I would actually enjoy wearing these loose, but they're all right. You know what? I all my life, my dad was like this. I'm like this, obviously. I always was attracted more to a tight fit pair of boxers or briefs. Um, and I went to get a pair of set of Tommy boxers. Personally, this is a really, really weird story. I got 5 pairs of boxers and a pack of 3 that came with a bonus pair. So, to be honest with you guys may, you know, not believe me. I swear to God, I went to go look, and I do this because I know the windows that I went to is the one that I had to call up at, and I know that the first-hand experience. Nobody likes putting shit back in the bag, not even me. I did. I worked there, and I didn't like putting stuff in the bag. So you can imagine the customers take shit out and they leave it there. They're like, "Ooh, these fit," or "These are the ones." Boom, done. These just aren't my size. So then they go on to the next pair that they're looking for, whatever. So my point behind this is, I went and I seen that the pair at the back, there was 2 pairs, but I didn't realize it because they spelt out Hilfiger perfectly. So it was like one half the word of the name and then the other half. But I didn't realize it was one pair. It was 2 pairs. I thought it was just the one. So I grab another pair and I stuff it in the bag. Best part, it was in front of 2 employees that I knew personally. Well, one of them I knew personally. Not personally in terms of like like I hung out with them, but personally that I worked with. These were people that were there when I did co-op. So I knew them. Now, if they had said, "Let me check in the bag," because there's a lot of theft. If that happened so easily, and I didn't even realize it, you can imagine somebody stuffing 2 pairs, and there were 4 in here, and I didn't realize it. I thought there were 3. That's the only reason why I stuffed the 4th pair, which gave me 5. And if somebody did that to like 2 pairs, you have 6 pairs now, and a pack of 4. Now, the reason why we would try winners to have people not open the bag is because of this, where they would take things out, but now you can't tell how many are in the package, so people would be forced to, and in a way it's like you can't really blame them. We would get mad when they would do it, but at the end of the day, I know, like when I would see a guy or a wife, whatever, with the husband taking them out of the bag, I can't really get mad because I know, even though it's not necessarily against the policies, but it's not something you're really supposed to do. You're not supposed to go into a store, regardless of what store it is, even at the dollar store. Um, and take things out of the packaging or whatnot and look at them. Unless it's like something that you have to do that, like certain things like shoes. You know what I mean? Shoes, yeah, really, there's no reason why you can't take them out the box. Although certain things like pens. I yesterday I went to Walmart and I got to get a couple pencils. I got 2 mechanical pencils, but these are pencils that I really like. I just wanted to see there was different thicknesses in the lead. These are the one that I originally got was 0.5. The one that I seen as they had different versions was 0.7. I didn't like the 0.7 because I thought it was just a little too thick. I like fine writing. You know what I mean? I'm just like that. So I went and I tried it out. I put it back in the packaging, but certain packages don't close the same way. This is one, you tear the plastic off the front. You can't seal it. You know what I mean, unless you tape it. But this one was already open. That's what I try to do. I try to look for ones that are already opened. Um, to be honest with you guys, I told so many customers, if anything happens and you really want to look through it, if it's closed, you just bring it to the fitting room, because the windows that I was at, um, it's a distance away from where I live, but it's totally worth, because I know just about everybody there, and it's a lot more comfortable. Shopping where you know people. And this area is a nice area. Um, so the fitting room, which typically it's closer to where there's clothes, but I know at one Marshalls, which is just down the street from there, just off of Weston, um, it's on the complete opposite side. But I really like the way they changed the store around. They have men's shoes in the men's aisle, and women's shoes in the women's aisle. I really like the way that they organized it. separated. But me, in terms of clothing, Tommy Hilfiger is probably my favorite brand. And then you have French Connection. I have, or no, sorry, no, Banana Republic. I've got, I think, two shirts from there. I have a French Connection shirt. I have so many things from Tommy Hilfiger: sweaters, a shirt, like a t-shirt, a jacket that I got today, boxers, a pair of khakis, other pants. I don't know if they're called khaki pants or if that's just. I know that's the color. I don't know if it's suitable to call the pants khakis because they're that color. I'm just gonna call them khakis, but it could be called khaki pants. I don't know. But khakis, socks, boxers. Um, I really have a whole outfit to go to Tommy Hilfiger. Um, Jesus, I've got a lot of stuff from Tommy Hilfiger. Like I'm looking at. I got polos. I got dress shirts, sweaters. I think I already mentioned sweaters. All I need now are shoes and maybe a hat with gloves, and I'd have really everything. And sunglasses. You know what I mean? And cologne. But I have practically everything in terms of clothing, just except shoes and a hat or whatever. I don't really wear hats anymore, but yeah. The other time you can rock a hat, and certain things, golf cap. Um, or a belt. I know a buddy of mine has a really nice Tommy Hilfiger belt. He spent I think $50 on it, but it was online. I know. If you go to Winners, I know they have really nice stuff there. Um, I have a few things from Periella's, which is another brand that I really enjoy. I really is that my dog? Sorry guys, is that my dog or is that somebody outside? Oh no, that's somebody outside. Sorry guys, man. I thought my dog was going through stuff. I got stuff on the floor that I have for school. But yeah, it is. Okay, so it's nice because they all go together nicely. Um, I'll do another video. I just got my camera's batteries charging. I gotta get another set of rechargeable batteries from the dollar store because I'm not spending $21 on AAA batteries. Yeah, AAA batteries because they die really quickly. I hate it. It's like I charge these. Literally, I took these off not even like 3 hours before recording, and I had to redo the video multiple times. And after like 20 minutes of recording, it drains the battery by 1 bar. So you've only got really like an hour to record without the batteries dying, and it's not including the battery pack because I lost that. So I'm kind of careless with my stuff, unfortunately. But in all seriousness, I really do enjoy how nicely the clothes fit. Now, in terms of style, the clothes that I like are a little bit more fitting. I like fit clothing. Um, and that goes from jeans to shoes. I like tighter fitting shoes. Certain things I like a little space. You know what I mean? If you have a little bit of wiggle room in your shoes, that's by all means fine. I have a pair of Nike Freerun 3 5.0s. Now, the reason why I got these like 2 sizes bigger is because of the fit. The fit is by no means true to size for me. I have a wide foot as well. That's another thing that I had to that added into the contribution of the bigger sizes. I could have went with a 13, which personally would have been a better fit. Um, when my foot sweats for some reason, the shoe obviously my foot's gonna slide around a little bit, so it's because it's bigger. My foot feels smaller, or the shoe feels bigger. Really, it sounds better that way. Um, I personally, I'm not really a big fan of big fitting shoes, and the best part is I'm a big footed guy. I'm size 12, 13. I have a pair of Under Armour Micro G Funks that are size 14, but they fit like a size 12 and a half. They're very nice fitting. Um, so somebody that's size 14, I would say maybe go with like a 16. I don't know. I don't even know if they come with that size. Like most shoes, I know Nike, the biggest size they had was 15, and now they went up to 16. Um, Maybe that's just for some shoes. Like they still have only 15 in. I remember one shoe, guys. I seen one pair of shoes out of Winners, um, downtown Toronto, size 18 or 19. It is probably the biggest shoe you'll ever see. I highly, highly, highly doubt anybody would ever buy it. But then again, there's sizes. I don't remember who it was though. A basketball player that had size 22 feet, or somebody that seen on TV that says 22 feet. They literally have the world's biggest feet. I wonder if I look it up if it'll tell me. I don't think so, but I'm sure it will. But I don't think it's the same person I'm thinking of. I don't believe it was Shaquille O'Neal. Which, by the way, I didn't even know. I always seen Shaq shoes. I thought it was like a knockoff of Jordan. I never ever would have thought they were actually good shoes. Who has the biggest? That's not what I want. Where the hell is there a T? Bridget. Biggest foot. Biggest feet in the world. Uh, Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Guinness World Records can today confirm that Brahim Takiola from Morocco now holds claim to having the world's largest feet. The 29-year-old, who currently lives in Paris, France, has a left foot measuring of 1 foot 3 inches. That most likely is like a 16 or 18. Holy shit. His enormous height also places him as the world's tallest living man, 2 inches behind. Wow. 8'3", holy shit. But him, who grew up in a small Moroccan village, has a massive growth spurt. His teens, which saw him grow 3 feet in just what? Holy shit! In just 1 year, no one thought to investigate his unusual size until he was 18. The school doctor noticed that I was, and this is in quote, that I was this enormous size. That's what she said, and asked me to get some blood tested. Now, you guys may think, making sexual jokes, that this is a penis talking. Just joking. I did that. He did that. And I was diagnosed with a very rare condition called acromegaly. Acrom, acromegaly, or I don't know how you pronounce it. Acromegaly is a pituitary gland disorder that causes the body to produce excessive growth hormone. This brain tumor can lead, oh my god, can lead to other problems aside from great size. And Takiola was advised to seek surgery. 5 years ago, a French doctor brought him to Paris for treatment, but his first decided to finish his university. So we're just going to skip this because I want to find out what shoe size it doesn't say. Okay. I was going to read all that for nothing. I just wanted to know who has the biggest shoe size. Shoe size. So 1 foot 3 inches. What size shoe is 1 foot 3 inches? One foot 3 inches. Holy Christ. Holy shit. No, this is for babies. What the hell? Feet to inches. So I want to do a feet to inches calculator. So 1 foot 3 inches. One foot 3 inches. Calculate. 1 foot, for Christ's sake, 3 inches. No, I don't want 3 inches. It's impossible. That's not a 12, size 12. That's impossible. If I'm size 13. Um, shit. So inches. Now, okay, we're actually going to completely just drop that because I'm not going to waste my 5 hours of looking at this shit. So, as I was saying, when it comes to getting clothes, one of the biggest issues I have is shoes. Like, shoes are, I've got shoes that are 12, I got shoes that are 14. I've got shoes that are 13 and a half, I've got shoes that are 12 and a half. No, nothing bigger than 14, in case you guys are wondering. That's my biggest shoe size. Um, sir, I have a pair of slippers that are size 12 that fit a little bit big. So, that really goes to show you. I have one pair, my smallest pair of shoes I've ever owned in the last 2 years are size 11 or 11 and a half. I still have them here. I have to donate them. I'm never going to wear them because they're not my size anymore. They just don't fit me the same way. Plus, I have the authentic pair um, in Supers. But yeah, I'll definitely do a video on this because I find it really interesting to see what you guys think about the style choice of clothing that I wear. Like I want you guys to let me know. Please keep it respectful as well. Like, just don't bash my brains in with all this different shit. Like, you're a fat fuck. You don't know how to dress. Why are you even making videos about this? Why do you make videos? Period. Your videos are shit. I know that my videos may not be the best, but nonetheless, that gives nobody the right to um that you can probably hear me better now. Sorry, to criticize me in my videos. If you can make better videos, by all means, that's great, fine. But another good thing that I like about Tommy Hilfiger clothing is that it's nice. It's good quality. The socks that I have, I've had them for almost a year now. They've never shrunk, never like loosened up. They've never faded, losing color. They've never Nothing has happened to them. They never stretched, faded, shrunk. Um, they've never started to break, like break down or whatever. Uh, like cheapy socks, they stain. They don't clean very easily. The only thing I complain about, the only thing, is that I didn't get the pair of high cut ones. Now winners they've had for the last like, year. Now I said, but the last year. Um, they have the high cut. Uh, um, I don't remember the exact name for them. Like the regular height socks. They go above the ankle. But yeah. But it's just one of those things that it's not. Yeah, boy. Just kidding. So it's not one of those things that is a big deal because they're just socks. I've got 20 different pairs, but I'd rather have a ton of really, really, really good socks than to have a ton of shitty ones. You know what I mean? But excuse me, especially now that winter's coming, I want to get a good pair of socks for the winter. Um, even if I double layer socks, like I've done it in the past. Last winter, I did it for a very long period of time because for one, my boots are too big. I was stupid. I got like a size too big. Timberlands have the weirdest size ratios in the world. If you guys own a pair of Timberland boots, you guys can definitely, or any shoes, any footwear from Timberland. Um, you can tell easily that the shoe size is really off. I have a pair of golf cleats from Timberland, and personally, not the best. Not the best in terms of shoe size. The quality is great. I don't play golf anymore. I never played golf. Actually, I use them for soccer. That's the only reason why I got them for gym. because everybody else had a pair of soccer cleats. I couldn't afford to get a good pair of soccer cleats, so I went and got the next best thing, which is golf cleats. They run on the same surface. I could have got football cleats too, but I don't know in terms of materials if they would be the same thing. You run, but I don't know in terms of materials. Like you have to kick the ball, so I don't know if that would hurt the side of my foot because I know you're not really supposed to kick with the tip of your toes. That's one thing you all do as a kid that you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to kick the ball with the tip of your toes. You're supposed to kick the ball with the curve and the arch on the middle part of the inner side of your foot. So that way the ball can curve and roll off your foot instead of just bouncing off the toes and going nowhere. Um, but definitely I will get the video out there, guys. Really quickly, actually, I want to go with you guys on the website for Tommy Hilfiger. One thing that I actually do, I'll also link you guys down below to Alfam's website. I really do highly recommend this. I follow this. This is probably my favorite website of all time because I like his style. His everything about this his videos, his whatever gets me intrigued because I want to learn more about him and his stuff. Um, Let me just also. I wish I could add this. I hope it doesn't. It's probably gonna do this anyways. Will this? Yeah, it does. I wish I could have it to both, but whatever. Either way, I'm still accessing it quicker like this, but you know. Um, so let's go to the Tommy Hilfiger website. We're gonna go Tommy Hilfiger Canada. No, I don't want the Bay. I want Tommy Hilfiger. Tommy. Is this it? Yes, this is it. So we're obviously going to save this on the speed dial because I love Tommy Hilfiger. Tommy Hilfiger! I love everything about the stuff he has. I even have a laptop bag of Tommy Hilfiger. Jesus Christ. I don't use it, but I think it looks great. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. This is where it gets outrageously awkward. I was looking at Outlet, by the way. Why did it shrink? Weird. Oh, you guys don't see this. I keep forgetting that I got to switch. Jesus. Uh, my apologies. Okay, let's just snap up in this bitch. So we're gonna go to men, and this is actually something I do. I go to different websites that rank high in terms of like what I see men wear. I look at what my friends wear. A buddy of mine recently got a Tommy jacket, really nice, suits him. He looks great in it. Good looking guy, looks nice. Why did I go down? New arrivals. This is where I go. I go to different websites of clothing that I have to get style inspirations. So I'm not a huge fan of this type of style. I'm not really into dressing up that much. Um, oh, hey, that's a lot of money for a coat, but I know this would be good quality, or at least I'd hope it would be. One thing that I do gotta say, if you guys are black and you don't wear Tommy clothing, try it because I find it suits black people a lot. Like look at this man over here, this man over here. Well, same person, but I mean like this style over here. You know what I mean? Then you got same model. I think they're like two different models. But my point, look at the different style of clothing. Um, well then they have this guy, but fuck it, thug life. They got this guy. There's different style. I think he's Hispanic or mixed. But my point, it doesn't matter about the race. We're just talking about like what they're wearing. The jacket that I got is very similar to this. That's what I'm actually looking for. Men. Um, Sweaters. Oh wait. Do they have jackets? No, I want. No. No, these are sweaters. I want the one that zip up. Like these. I call these sweaters and the ones that zip up jackets, or these a jacket. You know what I mean? I'm just a little bit corny like that. I'd prefer it with a with a zipper, but whatever. We're not here to kill. It's actually a lot like this one, but it's a lot thicker. It's a lot like this one, but it has, the flag. At least Tommy Hilfiger's French, isn't he? Because it's got the blue. I'm pretty sure he's French. I know there's a reason why there's those three colors, and that's the only reason I can think of. Um, I dressed like this for the at a convention. Um, it was a college convention, really nice. I find it suits me. I get lots of compliments in dressing like that. Um, I personally don't get why men do this. Like, you have a belt, put the shirt over the belt. You know what I mean? It's a belt. Nobody cares what the belt looks like. It's one thing, if you got a Gucci belt, something that you are obviously most people aren't going to get the Gucci belt, the Gucci buckle if they're not going to, make that buckle stand out. You know what I mean? In some way, shape, or form. Um, do, 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 do. He looks a lot like a friend of mine. Jesus. A sweater that I have is very, very similar to this. Very similar. Actually, I think this is the exact one, but not the color, obviously. Just well, obviously you don't know, but if I had my thing, $50. I think I paid $20 at Costco. Totally worth it. Probably the best quality sweater that I've ever had. I don't got. I have a lot of nice. Um, is this what I'm looking for? This is not what I'm looking for. Tailored? No, this is suits. I should have known, not noon. Tall, big and tall. That's what I need. I just need big. I'm not really tall. I'm 5'8", so I'm not by any means. This is a lot like what my boxers are like, but they're white here and you know black writing. Nobody gives a shit about my boxers, but the regular $50, 60 bucks. Is it 50 or 60? Price of the thing is still on $60 for size 36, so it's a large. Which personally, I should have got the medium. I was gonna go with the medium, but anyway, so nobody cares. Um, these are the ones that I have. I have this. Holy Christ! 5X? What? Oh! I have a long sleeve shirt like this. Really like it. Oh, that looks so nice. I like that, but if it was a little bit toned down on the red. That looks like Jesus. He kind of looks like Jesus. I'm sorry, but it had to. I seen a sweater like this at Winners. It didn't fit me. I was kind of pissed. Mm, 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 mm. Lookbook. The fuck is that? Festive. Amazing grays, better leather, coat tails, cool customer. I really don't know which one it is. Jesus Christ. Uh, I'm not good at choosing this type of stuff. This is maybe not the place to go. My goodness. 500 bucks. Oh no, 400. I thought it was 459. Oh my god. Is that for the jacket or is that for the whole look? I'm not sure if that's for the whole look. I don't think so. Oh my god. What's going on, motherfucker? Uh, I'm sorry. Um, let's see for footwear. Footwear. Where's the house footwear? Footwear for boots. I want myself a motherfucking pair of boots. Those are nice. Those are very nice. I like those. Actually very, very nice. Not expensive, really. Um, also, I'm looking at something that can dress up. You know what I mean? Those I think are dress upable. If that makes sense. Those are nice. A friend of mine has a pair of these, a low cut. Not those exactly, but I'll see if I can find them. Those are nice. I really like sneakers like that. They're like this. Only the suede is like green leather, tumbled, or maybe it's vinyl. I don't remember. Those are nice. I like those. Sorry, those are not boots. I'm looking for boots. Did I? Is this categorized by boots? I don't think so. No, it's not. No. Okay, why did I go to Blazers for? I'm not even sure. Men's accessories. What the fuck is that? Wallets? Okay, that's kind of awkward. I'm sorry. Um, why are there so many boxers? Hats. Okay, he does make hats. Oh, that's a nice watch. That's a nice fucking watch. I don't like this one too much because of the band, but that's a nice wallet. $40. Um, let's see if I can find $400 for luggage. Isn't that bad? If I was rich, I'm fucking broke as a bitch. Um, socks. I'm not looking at dressy. I'm looking more casual. You know what I mean? They're a lot like this, a lot like that. So I guess how much are these? Oh wow, even at 950, $20 for that. I'm not gonna lie. At least I know they're good quality. You know what I mean? Um, okay, my apologies. For a hat, I'm not crazy about wearing hats. I'm not really one to. I'm not willing to bust my hair up. I know it's gonna sound kind of stupid because I'd rather be warm, but okay, no, it's not. It's nice, but I'm not crazy about that big of a, you know, logo there. I actually really like this. No, it's not it. Where did I see it? I like this one, but not that big of a logo, man. Not for $50. The flag is like boosh, like something like this. I don't know if it comes in black or gray. Oh, fucking perfect white. I like it. I really like it for $40. If I had the money on me right now, I would actually buy it. Outerwear. Let's go to sweaters here. See if I don't know if they sell those exact sweaters. Like now, I'm trying to get into styles like this. It's not that bad. I don't look too fat for that, but something like this. A turtleneck is nice. Um, I get more towards turtlenecks. So something with a hood, especially, would be perfect. Because my coat doesn't have a hood. I know where it is. I have the hood somewhere in that dark, that deep, dark fuck, that deep, dark jungle of a basement of mine. Something like this is nice. It's similar to no, it's not similar to that. Never mind. Something like this I would like. Anyways, I'm not gonna find it here. I'm pretty sure that's this too. These are you supposed to wear these without a shirt? I don't wear them without a shirt. I found it would be kind of weird. I like this. I like that. It's like this. Okay, so I guess this one is the same. Okay, it's. I have two of them. I have one that's dark blue, like navy blue, and one that's sky blue. And he says that's gonna be it for this stream. I'm gonna wrap this up. But until next time, guys, rate, subscribe, and comment, thumbs up, like, and share. If you guys want to see more style videos, until I get that video of the clothing that I have and what styles I wear it with, Keep your eyes open and your ears peeled. Until next time, guys, rate, subscribe, and comment.